As we're discussing on the various process type, we like to discuss about the movement types first of all to understand the basic here. So in ECC, we have something called movement types normally. What is movement type? Every movement, whatever the every movement in the plant that will take with reference to the movement type. Suppose in ECC, if you are performing goods receipt, it will happen with which movement type?
It's inbound.
It's the inbound reception. Your reception means you are performing the goods receipt confirmation. It will happen with respect to 101 movement type. Suppose if you are doing some kind of reversal, you are sending back the goods back to vendor. You are sending the goods back to vendor. It will happen with 102 movement type. Suppose you want to transfer the goods from one plant to other plant. Plant to plant you are transferring. There are a lot of movement types. It will happen with 3-level movement type. Store location to store location. 301, 311. One step movement, two step movements. If you're sending the supplier, 601 movement type. So there are a lot of movement types that will trigger based on what activity that you are doing. You are sending to customer, you are receiving from the vendor, just you are moving from internally, means one location to other location. Are you moving to quality? Are you moving to some kind of uh, stock type to other stock type? Unrestricted to quality, quality to blocked stock. Each and every movement that takes place in the plant with respect to stock, it will happen with movement type, guys. Without movement type, nothing will be, no movement will be there. First of all, in a plant, without movement type, there is no movement. There is in the ECC. And in the EWM, we don't have the concept of movement type. We have the concept of WPT here, warehouse process type. In this case, the warehouse movements now in this case. What will happen in the warehouse, guys, normally? What will happen in the warehouse? If you open the warehouse, if you see here, once you receive the stock, you will move to staging area, right? This movement is what? You're unloading the goods to the staging area. So without WPT, can we perform? No. Without WPT, it is not possible to perform the unloading. And once you unload the goods, you are moving to some kind of quality. This movement without WPT, can you perform? No. Without WPT, we cannot perform. Once you do the quality, you are moving to some kind of high racks. As RK01 or this one or this one. Without WPT, can you perform? No, we cannot perform. Before moving to high racks, we have something called conveyor belts. From quality or else from whatever the place here from staging area, if you are moving to conveyor belt without WPT, can you perform? No, not able to perform. Leave about the inbound now. When we will not discuss the inbound. Let's go for internal movements. Let's discuss about the internal movements. I have some stock available here. Okay, I have some stock available here. I wanted to move the stock from here to here. I would like to move the stock from RK01 to here. I have some requirement is there for the stock. I want to move from the stock from this location to this location, means this storage type to this storage type. Without WPT, can I perform here? No. Without WPT, I cannot do any kind of movement. Not only from here to here, from here to here, or here to here, or here to here. Any movement here to here. Whatever the movement that takes place in the warehouse, it is controlled by WPT, warehouse process type. The user need to give the warehouse process type now. Suppose he is doing internal movement, here to here he is doing. SAP default, we define some movement types. SAP has given some movement WPTs actually, warehouse process types. They need to use the standard WPTs, or else we can define our own WPTs also in this case. If you're unloading, means if you are doing some kind of reception, SAP has given standard WPT 9010. If you're sending the goods from staging area to customer, sending the goods means you're loading the goods to the truck. How do you send? 9020 WPT. Standard. 9010 is for receiving, 9020 is for sending the goods. If you are doing internal movements, we have a lot of WPTs. We can use double line, moving internally. Replenishment. We have replenishment, right? We can have a separate WPT for replenishment. Okay, I'll show you the system. But please give me some time, okay? Requested for extension. This is expired. Discuss on some concepts now. Now, process category. Open the system, but I don't have the system. I'll give me some 10 minutes, okay? He is extending this validity. Okay. Process category. What is process category, guys? Here, in this case, in case if I am defining my own WPT example, I don't want to use the standard WPTs. I want to define my own warehouse process type in this case. If I want to define my own warehouse process type, something like Z EGR EGR. Okay, I would like to define my own WPT ZEGR. Okay, whenever you're defining a new, which is your company's as per the company requirement, if you're doing some kind of customizing, always recommended to use Z. Okay, ZRY. Okay, process category. Process category. Process category explains you are using this WPT for what? The new WPT or else the existing WPT, you are using it for what? Are you using it for internal movement? Are you using it for internal movement? Are you using it for the put away? Are you using it for the picking? Are you using it for the replenishment? What purpose this WPT? What purpose this WPT? And activity, there is something called activity. Activity. What is activity means? In warehouse, what activities you perform guys normally in warehouse? In warehouse, what activity we perform normally? What are the activities that we perform? General activities. Warehouse worker.
Goods receiving, sir. Goods receiving, put away, picking.
Their voice is very low actually.
Hello,
Yeah.
sir.
Physical inventory, put away, stock
Yeah,
removal.
goods receiving, stock removal,
Goods.
shipping.
Yeah. The mainly put away, picking, replenishments, unloading. All these are activities only. Once you receive the goods, you will unload, right? Once you unload, what you will do? You will do the put away. Once you do the put away, what you will do? You will do replenishment. Okay, picking for the replenishment, picking for the customer outbound. Right. Main thing is like picking and put away, or put away or picking. Because once you receive the goods, you will do put away, and whatever the goods available in the internal warehouse, you'll pick the goods to send it to customer. And internally, you do lot of activity again. Internally, you do lot of activities again. Before that, I would like to explain you. Explain. Hope we all changed server, right? You already moved from S4 to decentralized, right? You get it for free. Just contact him, okay? Tell your S4 server access and ask them to remove the S4 server access, and you'll get ECC server access freely, okay? Just will show you the configuration is same in ECC and EWM, okay? There is no change in the configuration. This configuration especially. Now we'll go to SPRO implementation, guys. Implementation guide. Go to warehouse management, cross process settings. Go to cross process settings. Here, warehouse task. And here you can see define warehouse process type. Define warehouse process type. Execute, okay. I'll take one warehouse process type, okay. Whatever. What is my warehouse, guys? B and WP. So in B and WP, can you see what all WPTs we have here? What all WPTs we have here? Let's go one by one. 1010, which is for put away. Okay, means once you receive the goods for the put away purpose, we are using 1010. 1011, put away with storage process. It means what? You are doing put away, but before doing put away, you are doing lot of activities for the product. Means moving to some kind of deconsolidation area, consolidation area, and your let me explain. Okay, once you receive the goods for the put away, you are using the 1010 WPT. But before doing that, you have some activities. Moving the goods to this area, and you'll do unpacking, and you'll separate the pallets, and from there you need to move to conveyor belt. From conveyor belt, you are moving to higher racks. Means what? Directly you are not going to higher racks. You are going through steps. Okay, you're going to multiple steps. That is, in case the put away is happening with multiple steps, that is possible only with the storage process. Possible with only storage process. Means POSC. There is one concept called POSC, process oriented storage control, that we will discuss. Okay, that process we'll use for this one actually. Put away with VAS process. Same thing, we can use this one or this one here. Means value added services. Means once you receive the pallet, you're adding some label. Once you receive the pallet, you're adding some label to the pallet. In this case, here this is a work center. Okay, example, this is a work center. Once you move the pallet to work center box, you're removing the label that you received from the vendor, and you're keeping your own label, your company labels, or else your company pallets, your company sticker, your company logo, something you are doing value added services. Okay, something you are doing for value added services for the box. Okay, this one using for the production supply. Means you are receiving the goods for the consumption. Means directly you are moving to the production area, not high racks. Directly you are moving to the production area. And next one we have for stock removal. What is stock removal, guys? Once you place the goods, you wanted to pick the goods either for production, you want to pick the goods to send it to customer. Picking, okay, WPT. And two-step picking, okay. This is for picking. We have almost like 3 WPTs for picking. SAP has given. and we have replenishment. What is replenishment, guys? We had discussed about the replenishment. Suppose near to production area, you always would like to store some stock because moving from high racks always will take some time. So by that time, there will be loss to the production in this case. If the production is happening here exactly, if the production is happening, if the material was not received in time, then the machine cannot stop in this case and the machine cannot be empty. Okay, the machine should run 24/7 with continuous production. And in this case, the material is not available, so there is some kind of confusion in the production area. Always the material should be available. So that is the reason we always store some minimum stock near to production area, minimum stock, so that we can easily move to production area. So in this case, we always do replenishment from high racks to the near to production area. This is called as replenishment. Okay, near to production area we will do replenishment. So it means that automatic warehouse task it will create automatically system will create a warehouse task. Okay, this one is fine. Transfer. What is transfer, guys? If you are doing internal movements, if you are doing some internal movements from one storage type to other storage type, here to here, or here to here, or here to here, here to here, or here to here, whatever the movement that takes place internally in the warehouse from one storage type to other storage type, that is used for internal movement, which is called as transfer. Repacking. Whatever the pallet you received, in case if you want to do the repacking, whatever the box you received, either here or here or here, in case if you would like to repack, you found out that the packaging got damaged. Okay, whenever you found some packaging got damaged, you want to repack, move that box to work center area. This is a work center example. Move that box to work center. In the work center, we will do the repacking. Means again we will do the packing. We will remove the packaging that got damaged, and we will do repacking in the parts with a new pallet. Transfer PIKU means once you pick the HU, you can transfer. Okay, means this is scenario based. Okay, means you are picking the handling unit. Okay, PIKU means what? Already handling unit is there here, but while can you see here what is this one, guys? One forklift. This is a forklift. And what forklift guy is doing? He will take one empty pallet here. And he will go to this storage type. He'll go to this storage type and he gonna pick the goods from the pallet here in this case. Means he can pick some boxes. No need to pick all pallet. He can pick some boxes and he can place in his empty pallet and he can move to the staging area, or else he can move to the production area. Means what? He is picking the required goods only. He is picking the required goods only in this case. Got it? For normal example, if I tell, okay, what is mean by PIKU? This concept is very important, guys. PIKU concept, because in the interview they will ask you, can you please tell me some examples of PIKU? I'll tell you a normal example now. PIKU means what? If you go to some shop, guys, if you go to some normal shop, okay, and you ask some 1 kg of rice, you asked 1 kg of rice. Now what he will do is the shopkeeper, he will bring the full 25 kg rice bag for you, and from there he will give you 1 kg, or what he will do? Because this 25 kg bag will be inside somewhere, right? What he will do now? He will take one cover with him, which is like some small cover, and from the counter, and he'll go inside and he'll pack some, and he will put some rice in that. Okay, and he'll come near to the counter and he'll wait it and he'll give it to you. Means what he is doing here? He is not disturbing the stock inside. He is doing PIKU. PIKU means what? He is creating one HU. Handling unit means, in this case, handling unit means what here? In this case, what is handling unit, guys? In there, PIKU means what here?
Cover.
Huh?
Cover.
Ah,
Cover.
cover. PIKU means cover in this case. So he'll pick the cover, PIKU, like a PIKU, and he'll go inside, he'll fill the material, and he'll come back to the counter and he'll give it to you. This is called as PIKU. But in the real warehouse, what is PIKU, guys, in this case? Real HU, sorry, PIKU means what in the real case?
Can be pallet.
Handling unit.
One handling unit, HU. It may be pallet or it may be something.
Yeah, you are right. It can be anything, okay? PIKU means. You cannot tell that one, okay? Can you see? This is called as PIKU normally. Example. In this case, he is picking in a small train, like a small pallet, if you see. Small pallet. He is filling the stock here as per the requirement. This is called as PIKU also. PIKU. Another is a pallet or a box, or else fixed box or fixed, pallet. Some kind of container. You can tell it in a different way, okay? What is PIKU means? It can be a form of container, it can be a form of fixed bin with a movable device where it will be help to pick the goods from the high racks. Got it? The way of telling is very important, okay? PIKU means. Okay, put away achievement is fine. These are put away purpose, fine. Stock removal achievements, fine. These are the replenishment purpose we are doing. Transfer posting, okay. Transfer posting means what? A small example I will tell you what is transfer posting means. In case you have some pallet available in the high racks, and you see the pallet is somewhat leaking. The pallet is somewhat leaking, okay. What you will do generally as a warehouse or supervisor, what you will do? When you see in the warehouse, when the pallet is leaking, the inside some kind of leakage is happening in the pallet, what exactly you do normally as a supervisor?
Sir, repack it
We,
in another.
we transfer to other.
No. Transfer means what? There is
Transfer to other pallet or other place.
before that they will do one more step actually. Before that,
Sir, repacking.
repacking. Yeah, repacking you do it, but before that you will do one thing.
Another bin. It will transfer to another bin.
No, I'll tell you. So before doing repacking or before taking action on the damaged pallet, he need to change the stock type now. Because this pallet is having some kind of stock type means anyone can use now in this case. Suppose I'm a supervisor, guys, okay? I'm a supervisor. I see some box got damaged. This box was damaged, okay? This box is here. This box was damaged. I see, okay, when I supervising all these things, I see this was damaged. What is the next action I will do? I will inform to the operator. Okay, I will inform to operator that there is a pallet here. Go and repack. Go and check what is leaking here and repack it. Okay, I went to operator and I told him, okay. And will he take some times to pick the pallet and move to work center and repack? He will take some time, right? Means some around 10 minutes, 20 minutes he will take, right? Shop floor. He will take, right? Now, within the time, what system creates tasks to move this pallet to outbound, or else one warehouse task created to move this pallet to this area or production area? What will happen in this case? Because system don't know, right? This pallet is damaged. How system knows that this pallet is damaged or leaking? System will do the system work, right? It will create automatic warehouse tasks to outbound. It will create automatic warehouse tasks to replenishment. System will do the work, okay, whatever the work, okay. Now in this case, we have some problem or not? We have the problem or not? If it is leaking, we can move to customer outbound. We can send it to customer. If it is leaking, we'll send it to production.
No,
No.
sir. No.
First of all, what he will do, he'll change the stock type normally. stock type from F2 to B6, which is blocked stock. This pallet will be blocked stock B6. Okay, that is next class will be availability group concept. We will discuss about the stock types. Okay, don't worry. So stock type changes will happen here from unrestricted to blocked stock. So this pallet will be like a blocked. Okay, and now the user can pick this stock and he can move to here and he can do repacking, and again he will place the stock here. Okay, and he change the stock type from the B6 to F2 now, which is from blocked to unrestricted. Now system can use the stock. And next we can see scrapping. Any questions on this one? Any questions guys on this WPT? No. Next one is scrapping. What is scrapping guys? Example for scrapping.
Unwanted material that does
Now
not
only I
want it
told
to be.
you there's leaking happening, right? In the
So
leaking
damaged
happening
material.
and the property is damaged. When you move to work center, when you open the pallet, the property is damaged. Now what we will do? We will do
Put it in
scrapping,
scrap,
right?
yeah.
Scrap.
Scrapping.
We will do scrapping.
Sometimes
Expired
packing,
goods, damaged goods, everything will do
packing,
scrap.
packing damage.
Sorry,
Packing,
packing. What packing?
packing damage sometimes means packing
Packing
that.
damaged. Fine, fine,
Yeah.
fine, fine. Yes, yes, yes. Returns. What is returns, guys? Here, vendor returns, customer returns. Means when you receive the stock from the vendor, suppose you felt that the stock is not in a good quality, you can return the stock to vendor with respect to this WPT. Customer returns. Customer has sent the returns to you, okay, and you're receiving the goods with respect to this WPT. Anything is possible. This production supply, this one, this is also fine. Duplications. This is for staging area. Okay, 9010 generally used for the staging area. Okay, when you receive the goods, it will be staging area 9010. And we have a default WPT called 9999. Okay, which we will use for all kind of movements. Generally, we'll use it for the internal movements. 9999. Okay, and also SAP has given you some of the WPTs here. Okay, we will use it, but very rarely. Okay, specific to process. This is specific to process, kitting process. Okay, kit creations. These we will not discuss this part. Leave it. Okay, up to here this is very important. Okay, up to scrap, up to here. Okay, up to 9999 is very important. Okay. So these many WPTs SAP has given, okay, in a standard, but you can have your own WPTs, guys. You can have your own WPTs. You can create your own WPTs. Z with Z you can create the WPTs. Okay.
So any naming convention which starts with Z, right, sir?
Yes, yes, up to you. Okay. If you're creating a new WPT for internal movements, example, how the naming conventions you will decide now. You are the persons who will be deciding. You can propose to the clients. Okay, the naming conventions. End of the day, it can be Z. Okay, starting with Z. Z. You're doing internal movements. Means Z int Z internal movements. Suppose if you are creating some WPT for replenishment. Okay, you already have for replenishment WPT. Why you want to create? First of all, there is some requirement. Z rep Z rep replenishment like that.
It's both numbers as well as
Yeah,
letters
up
also.
to you. Up to you. However you want to create, you can create. Okay, numbers or alphanumericals, whatever it may be, you can create. Okay.
So number also you want to start with the Z or just normal number is
can give.
No. See, whatever the customizing you're doing as per the company requirement, it will start with Z, okay? Z or Y normally. Z or Y, okay? Now in this case, you can use Z101 example, or else Z, I'm using for production, okay? GPRD, production purpose, or else Z in IND. Okay, if there is already Z and D is there, we can use Y, okay? But normally either company will follow with Z or Y, okay? Provide confusions. Okay.
So mostly the company will be using the standard one, right? So your standard one is covering most of.
No, it's not. See, that's what requirement, right? The company requirement. See, if you see here, I'm already using 9010, right? These are what purpose I'm in the staging I'm using, okay? Means when you receive the goods, the staging, to put the goods in staging purpose, I'm using 9010, unloading goods, okay? Suppose you have different kind of inbound now. You have different kind of inbound. You don't want to use this 9010. Different kind of inbound. You don't want to use 9010. There are different reasons, okay, why you don't want to use, okay? In this case, unloading will happen manually in this case, okay? But there are some goods unloading will happen automatically. Suppose for movements between plant to plant, you don't want to track the goods which are like, you don't want to track the goods. I'll tell you here, if you see, one zero is a put away, okay? Means once you receive the goods, you will take one by one pallet and you will do the put away, okay? And in this case, put away happening manually. I'll go inside, please wait, okay? In this case, confirmation immediately happening manually, okay? But there is some requirement is there in the warehouse. When you receive the goods from vendor, it is fine. Put away will happen manually, but sorry, when you receive the goods from vendor, put away will happen manually. But when you receive the goods from the other plant, same company, other plant, which is called as plant to plant, guys. In this case, put away should happen automatically. Put away should happen automatically. In this case, you need to confirm this check normally. You need to create a you need to create a. First of all, can I use same WPT for both the requirements? Can I use same WPT for both the requirements? Confirmation manually and confirmation automatically.
No.
No. So from vendor, I need to use this WPT, and for the plant to plant WPT means plant to plant means what? You're receiving inbound only, right? Plant to plant means you're receiving inbound only. In the EWM, from that plant they will do outbound, and from your plant you will do the inbound, right? The receiving plant will be inbound now in this case. That is called as plant to plant, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, what will happen? You receive inbound from the other plant, and you should do the put away. So I'm creating like internal inbound, right? ZIBD. I'll create internal inbound, and I'll create the WPT ZIBD, and internally I'll go inside and I'll check this mark, confirm immediately. So whenever system triggers ZIBD WPT, it will do put away automatically. Automatic put away. There is no wait. I mean to say, waiting for create warehouse task, everything. Automatically it will do the put away. So physically operators will do one by one, okay? But systematically put away will be done automatically. Here, requirements are clear.
Yeah.
So I'll create one here. I'll copy this WPT and I'll go to create ZIBD here. ZIBD. Sorry, warehouse number VBMP. This one, okay. B and A will be fine. I'm going to create ZIBD. This is for the automatic put away. Automatic put away. Save it, guys. Now I need to activate this one.
For each WT, delivery is mandatory.
Repeat your question. Each WPT delivery is mandatory.
Delivery.
The reverse,
So
if
this
you say it's good, okay. For each delivery, why delivery only? Not only delivery, each and every movement WPT is mandatory, right? Each and every movement. We normally we use WPT in all the process, right? Not only in the inbound process. Inbound, outbound, internal movement, warehouse task, right? We'll move internally goods, right? There's a process to move the goods internally from one storage type to other storage type. If you are moving the goods from one storage type to other storage type, you'll create inbound. One storage type to other storage type. Like hierarchs to HR10 to HR20 you are moving, okay. HR10 to HR20 you are moving. You are moving from HR10 to HR20. Will you have inbound delivery here?
No.
No. So WPT is mandatory or not in this case?
Mandatory.
WPT is mandatory. I'll show you. This is clear, right? You are having confirmation immediately in this one. So this WPT will have automatic put away, ZIBD. Now, can we discuss in deep now what WPT contains? We discussed only WPT, okay? We discussed about only warehouse process type, but we didn't discuss the details, right? Example, the WPT which we created is ZIBD. Just go in details, okay? Go inside of the WPT. What do we have, guys, here? First one, warehouse process category. Very important, guys. Please listen carefully. Okay. Warehouse process category. What is warehouse process category? I mentioned it as one here. What is mean by one? And why assigned to only this WPT? One. One is for put away. 2 is for stock removal. 3 is for internal movement. 4 is for posting changes. You cannot have your own. You need to use default SAP has whatever is given here. Warehouse process category, you have 4 options here. This WPT which you created, you are using it for what purpose, guys? This WPT which you created, you are using it for what purpose? Put away purpose.
Automatic put away, yeah.
Whatever it may be, automatic or manual, put away only, right?
Yeah.
And this WPT you can use it for stock removal also. This WPT you can use it for internal movements, also posting change. In high level, I can say in high level, these are the 4 categories you will be performing in the warehouse in a high level. In this you can have multiple things. In this you can have multiple things, same thing. But in the high level, you will do these 4 activities in the warehouse. In this, you will do these 4 activities in the warehouse. And category you define as put away. What activity, guys? Normally this is. What is activity here? If you see here activities, even these activities also you need to use what SAP has given. You cannot have your own activities. If you see activities, cross-line stock put away, internal movement, physical inventory, internal movement, stock removal, put away, replenishment, and posting change. So this is, if you see the put away, I am using put away here. I am using put away. And if you see stock removal also available in the category. Posting change also available in the category. Replenishment we don't have in the category. Replenishment we don't have in the category, right? What we need to select in the warehouse process category for replenishment?
Internal.
Internal.
Good. Internal movement. Okay. Cross-line stock put away. What we need to use in this case?
Put away.
Put away. Fine. Physical inventory. What we need to use?
Internal movement.
Internal movements. Okay. Means we can define, okay, what comes under internal movement, what comes under the put away, what comes under stock movement. Just easy, very easy thing, okay. Are you doing something, you're receiving something internally, or else what are the goods that is there internally? Are you sending the goods to outside customer, or else are you sending the goods to inside internally in the warehouse? It can be anything. It can be production, it can be other storage type, it can be anything. What activity you do physically there, based on that you select the activity here, okay, and per category. That is important. That's it.
From what is cross-line stock put away?
This one is I'll tell you, okay. Cross-line stock put away is a different concept for this one, okay. Here, what will happen sometimes? You are receiving the stock, okay. The stock should go to high racks normally, right? The stock should go to high racks, but at the same time you have requirement for the production. At the same time, you have the requirement for the production. The stock need to move to production instead of going to high racks. What the point?
Yes.
Okay, because if once you receive the stock, you move to high racks. From high racks, if you are moving production, it is taking some time, right? At the time, production cannot wait, right? So in this case, once you receive the stock, you are moving it to the production directly. Or else, you received the stock, you are moving it to the outbound staging area directly. You're not at all waiting to move to high racks. Directly you're moving it to the either outbound staging area or else production staging area. Got it?
Yeah, but how the warehouse people knows that? So
This is the system knows. System will be knowing actually. See, warehouse people don't know anything actually. Warehouse people don't know anything. Whatever the system tells them in the RF device for them, each and every person will have some monitors. Okay. In warehouse, what will happen, guys? Normally, that's the reason I'm asking you to go to warehouse, IKEA or else Metro Wholesale. There's a reason why I'm asking you to go to this one, guys. Okay. So there are some devices like this, okay, or else normally monitors will be there actually. Whereas yeah, but there are no monitor screenshot available here. Yeah, this is a monitor. Okay, can you see? Like this monitors will be there everywhere. Okay, and these monitors will tell them, okay, which resource means which people on should do what work in this case. Okay, we'll have a lot of big monitors will be there in the warehouse. That monitors will tell them what activity they need to perform. If they don't have the monitors, they'll have RF gun in the hand. Okay. So like this monitors will be there. Okay. But in this case, I can say operator 1. Okay, you get one task. So and whenever you get a task, you'll open his RF gun. Okay, you'll open the RF gun with him. In the RF gun, you can see with respect to him, he can see some warehouse task. Once he log into the RF gun, he can see some warehouse task. Okay, and the warehouse task, it will tell you go to this storage bin, pick the goods, come to this storage bin. Okay, here drop the goods here and go for next task. That's it. You don't know anything. Whatever the system will tell, we'll do the same thing. That's it. We'll discuss about the RF guns. Okay.
But someone need to create that that order, right?
No. Why? You have inbound. Once you have the inbound in the EWM system, what will happen, guys? Physically, I receive truck to the staging area now. I receive truck means inbound is already created in the EWM. Inbound is already created in the EWM. I received the truck. Once the truck is docked to door, what will happen in the next step? The inbound delivery is active. He'll make the inbound delivery active now. Now automatically in the monitor it will tell you unloading persons. Unloading persons are like 3 persons available in the unloading, and it will show it will allocate the 3 persons to this door. Okay, it allocate 3 resources to this door. Okay, it can be manual. Normally manual is fine. Okay, in this case manually they will see dock to door, and they will be here only always in the staging area. And now what they will do? They will do unloading, right? Physically they will do unloading, right? Inbound is there in the EWM. Okay, you have inbound in the EWM. Once you inbound in the EWM, they will do unloading. While unloading, what they will do? They'll scan each and every. How they will scan normally? They have RF device here. They have RF device here. In the RF device, first of all, there's option for them. Okay, let me show you guys. So this is RF device. Okay, this is the RF device here. In this case, they will log into the warehouse. Always they will log into the warehouse. Always they will log into the warehouse. This is not Studyuuu actually. This one we will discuss. Okay, still the concept is not completed. This one. It is a problem in the server. The system comes, it will be good. Okay, I can show you normally. Normally they will log into the RF gun. Okay, I'll show you in my system actually. Once I get access, they will log into RF gun and they'll go to inbound area. They will have option to inbound. In the inbound, it will ask you to scan the inbound. Okay, it will ask you to scan the inbound AV number. Once you scan the inbound AV number, it will ask you to unloading, GR, put away. You need to select the unloading. Once you go to unloading, system will ask you to scan all the pallets that you received here in this case. Once you go to unloading, system will ask you to scan all the pallets that you received. So the user will start scanning all the pallets now. Once he is scanning, always what will happen, guys? Once he is scanning with the RF gun is linked to the SAP, okay? And it's in simulation mode. In the simulation mode, if you scan one pallet here, automatically in the inbound delivery, in the EWM inbound delivery, you will be seeing, okay, the PRDI, which is inbound delivery. In the inbound delivery, whatever inbound delivery you see here, in the inbound delivery, you will see that, you know, unloading is partially completed. Unloading is partially completed. You can see all these things. Once you complete scanning all the inbounds, physically in the warehouse, we can see here unloading has completed normally. One option will be for unloading completed. And once the unloading is completed, you click on the goods received in the RF gun. They will not do anything in this delivery, guys. The operators will not do any SAP things. They will have this only RF part, okay? They will have only RF. The operators will have only RF that is connected to the EWM system, okay? In this case, you will do unloading completed. Once you click on unloading completed, you can see, give me a second. You can see here unloading has completed, and in the RF gun, what you will do in the next step, GR completed means reception has been completed. Once you receive all materials, all pallets, you'll click on GR completed. Once you click on GR completed, you can see goods receipt as completed here. Okay, GR has completed. Once GR is completed, what will happen? He will again scan the boxes now. We will go to put away here. Okay, in the RF gun, you will go to put away. Once you go to put away, it will ask you to scan the pallet now. Once you scan the pallet, now what system will do? System will show you where exactly you need to place this pallet in a destination area. It can be high racks, it can be anything. It can be okay. Once the GR is completed here, you scan again the pallet, okay, for put away. Once you scan the pallet, system will show him that either he need to go to this one, either he need to go to this one, either he need to go to here. System will display the destination bin. So you need to pick the pallet and you need to go to here. So just you'll do scanning of all pallets. So the warehouse task will be assigned to the respective resources available in this area, and automatically they will come and they'll pick the pallet and they'll go to designated areas. So anywhere they are touching the EWM here, the operators are touching the EWM here.
No.
Here in this case, the EWM is the background normally, I can say. The EWM is the background. In the front end, for monitoring, they are using the monitoring screen board. Whenever they receive some kind of truck, whenever they receive some request to move, they are using a monitoring monitors, and each and every person is having some RF guns. With RF, they will do all the operations. If they want to pick the goods, if they want to put away, if they want to unload, if they want to pack it, everything they will do with RF only. Whatever they do RF, it will do simulation to EWM system. Simulation, it will update back to EWM normally. Okay, in the real time actually, within a second, not even a second. millisecond, because it is connected to the EWM system. The RF device is connected to EWM system. Whatever you do physically, it will update back in the EWM system. Okay, this is a simulation normally. You got it? Your question is very clear now?
Ram,
Yeah,
like all warehouses don't have the unloading task, right?
Yeah, it's optional.
So in that case, how the RF is being implemented there? Like without unloading, then how the GR is done in the RF?
No. In this case, unloading is not mandatory in the system. Okay, but what will happen in the physical? Physically, they will be scanning all the pallets right now.
Yeah, but it unloading is not implemented in that process.
See,
At all.
that's what I'm telling you. Unloading is not mandatory, because when you do the unloading concept, system will display all kind of handling units. Okay, in this case. But if you don't have the unloading concept only, what they will do, without displaying all handling units in system, the user will scan all the pallets that is received in the inbound. Okay, once he completes scanning of all the pallets in the inbound, it directly it will call the GR, goods receipt completed. In this case, what the problem is, like, he may receive more quantity than the expected, or else he may receive less quantity than expected. But EWM is capable of receiving under delivery, receiving over delivery. Based on that, it will apply process code and it will accept to perform the goods receipt. Clear?
Okay.
If there is any problem with the stock, they will inform to L2. Every company will have some kind of L2, L3 support. They will inform to the support team. The support team will contact, normally, they'll check, okay, what is the issue with the stock or any kind of, tolerance, and they will do the respective actions here. Okay. Clear?
Yeah. For suppose like in the initial level itself, after the truck is received, when they are putting in the staging area, it should trigger with to the quality inspection, like quality check they will do.
If the truck
That
is, if the truck,
truck is docked to the door.
Mhm.
After that, they are remove stock. They are placing the stock in the GR zone.
See,
The
it
staging
depends.
area.
The quality is very much depends on the product master. Okay, the material master, if you activate the quality inspection in the EWM for the respective materials, if you maintain the quality setup, automatically system suggests to go to quality automatically.
Okay.
Conveyor belt and deconsolidation something you will trigger with POA, the help of POAC, but quality will trigger with respect to the product master. Okay, only quality products should go to the quality, not all products. Clear?
Okay.
Now we're discussing about this one. Okay, various process category and activities. Okay. Okay, we will discuss all these points, but depends on the concept. When the concept comes into picture, we will discuss about this part. Okay. And we discuss this one because to tell you some example. Okay, confirmation immediately. If you want to do some confirmation automatically, okay, in this case, automatically system will do the confirmation here. But physically, what will happen? Physically, they will move one by one. Okay, systematically, it will confirm immediately. Okay, and in the inbound, we'll discuss all the fields. Don't worry. Okay, and in the inbound, normally, can you see control for put away and stock removal here? Okay, normally, yesterday when I showed you, when I create inbound delivery, in the inbound delivery, you can see that the goods movement bin has been came automatically, or else the goods movement bin we maintain manually. You remember? Goods movement bin we maintain manually in yesterday's class. Goods movement bin. Anyone remember goods movement bin? I maintain manually, and after that I perform the goods receipt. Last week class.
Yes, sir.
If you want to maintain manually, you don't want to maintain manually. You want system to trigger automatically every time. Is it possible?
Yes.
What is goods movement bin? What is the purpose of goods movement bin, guys? First of all, what is the purpose of goods movement bin? What is the purpose of this bin actually? Source storage type and source storage bin. What is the purpose of this one actually? Control for put away and stock removal for ZIBD. We are discussing about only this WPT, guys. Okay. What is the use of these things? 9010 and ZR zone. It means what? Whenever you receive the inbound delivery, and in the inbound delivery, whenever you see WPT as ZIBD, the warehouse process type as ZIBD, automatically system will do unloading or goods shipped to this area only by default. By default, this is the ZR zone. Whenever system triggers this WPT, automatically system will trigger source. Unloading should happen to this area. Am I clear? Any confusion here? Guys?
No, Ram.
Sir, it's source bin, right?
Yeah.
It should go to unloading means a destination bin, right?
No. Source here. What is source here for the delivery? What is source normally? Source to receive the source to perform the GR. This is the initial, right? Destination storage bins means at the end point. End. In the intermediate, if you have okay, all will happen with respect to storage process. Source is very important here. Source define the staging area normally, not destination. Clear? For GR is source. For delivery, this is a source. Initial source is this one. Destination can be automatically defined. Okay.
But the source bin, it's a standard or
No, the bins are not created by system actually. You need to create the bins. Bins are always created by you only. Bins. Bins is part of cutover activity. Bins is no configuration. There is no configuration for the bins. Bins is a part of cutover activity. You need to create the bins. Master data. Bins are like master data. All the bins are like master data.
okay.
Clear? We'll discuss this for the fields because this and all will come into the POSC concept. This will come into the next class. Okay, availability concept when we discuss this, we will discuss about this one. Okay, and we'll discuss about scenarios. We'll discuss about this one because EWM is, we will discuss repeated concepts. Okay, but different fields. Today's class we discussed about this field. Tomorrow's class we will discuss about this all these fields, and later class we'll discuss about this one. Okay, storage process, this one, and later part we'll discuss about this a few fields here. Okay, we will not discuss all fields at a time. It depends on the concept we will discuss. Now we'll discuss about WPT determination. We discuss about how WPT we need to create, but we didn't discuss about how WPT will trigger to inbound delivery first of all. Have we discussed? Not right. How WPT will trigger to the inbound delivery? We didn't discuss. Once you create WPT, there is something called determine warehouse process type. If you see, this is called define, guys. Define. We defined warehouse process type, but there is something called determine. How WPT should come into the inbound delivery? How WPT should determine in the inbound delivery? On basis of, can you see here? You can see WPTs here. Okay, all WPTs you can see here. The last column, all WPTs you can see here. I'll go to my warehouse, BMWP. All WPTs you can see here. 1010 example also you can see. How WPT is triggering into inbound delivery, guys? Based on the warehouse, based on the document type in the inbound delivery, based on the document type in the inbound delivery, based on the item type in the inbound delivery, based on the delivery priority, and based on the process type determination control indicator. Process type determination control indicator. System is defining our WPT in the inbound delivery, guys. Every inbound delivery having document type or not? Every EWM inbound delivery having document type or not?
Yes.
Every inbound delivery having item type or not? Item type. We discussed about item types, right? Delivery type, item type. DLV, IDLV, right? We discussed about that one, right?
Yes.
DLV, IDLV, all those things. Every delivery, do you see priority? No. Every delivery you see this one? No. These two fields are new. Forget about this field, we will not use it. This field is very important. Process type determination control indicator. Process type determination control indicator. Guys, when you will use this one? When you will use this one? Suppose you have some kind of materials. You're using same kind of inbound. Okay, you're receiving. Let me tell you an example. This is very important. Okay, I'm telling you sometime because this is very important. Let's speak about determination. I'm receiving one inbound delivery, guys. Okay, in the inbound delivery, I'm receiving some 4 parts. I'm receiving. Okay, in these 4 parts, first are like some kind of wheels. Second are like some kind of glasses. Some kind of spare parts. The fourth one is like I'm receiving some hydrocarbon for battery preparation. I'm receiving these 4 materials from the vendor. Okay, I'm receiving these 4 materials from the vendor. Now within these 4, do we see any kind of dangerous goods? Within these 4, do we see any kind of dangerous goods that we are receiving in the truck?
Hydrocarbon battery.
Okay, this is the dangerous goods that we are receiving. Okay, so can we place all these 4 in a single place?
No.
No, this all will go to one higher racks or somewhere in the storage. But for this one, I would like to go to some safety area. Always I would like to keep in the safety area where temperature is maintained for this product. That area is maintained with temperature, some cool temperature, always with minus temperature. If I have some temperature of 30 degrees, 5 degrees in the warehouse somewhere, there is a situation where some kind of the blastings will happen with respect to this material. Always I would like to prefer to go to some safety area. Like this, I have only one material or few materials in the warehouse normally. Any warehouse if you take like this, can we have some materials? Can we expect some materials like this? Can we expect some materials like this in a warehouse?
Yes.
Yes.
Now in this case, for these 3, and in the inbound, this is the inbound. Okay, in this inbound, which WPT will trigger here? Which warehouse process type will trigger here? Which warehouse process type will trigger here? You are doing put away only, right? For put away, which process type will trigger? Okay. First of all, in the inbound, what is the document type we have, guys? In the inbound, last class we discussed, right? In inbound, which document type do we have? Inbound?
INB.
INB. You have INB document type. INB document type. What is the item type we have?
IDLB.
IDLB. In this case, just filter with INB because they didn't mention IDLB here. Okay. If you have extra fields, just don't select that. Okay. Okay, I have INB. Four INB I have. Okay. I have 4 entries for INB. Okay. Only INB with all entries planned. In this, if you see here, I have 3 extra things are there, which is, this one we don't use in the normal process indicator determination. Here, if you see here, I'm using here merchandise. Okay. But we are not using any kind of these things. Okay. Merchandise, everything. Okay. We use always no special cases. Means blank. Which is like, what is there here? I can see only entry of blank is only one, which is this one. Now, inbound will have whichever WPT, guys. Item type is whatever it may be. Item type can be anything in this case. Item type can be anything in this case. Which WPT will be in the inbound, guys? Which WPT in the inbound? The warehouse post type will have which WPT? 1010, right? Because delivery type is INB, document type it is not checking. We don't have any special categories. We don't have any special categories we are using. System will trigger 1010 only. See, if you see filter with INB, this is special categories. We don't use it. Okay. So unselect this one. And if you see for those 2 entries, we have this return machine indicator. We don't use it. So don't select this one. And we are remaining with, we have only 4. In these 4, we see all these special things here. But we don't use any special. We have only one. Now it is triggering only 1010. WPT is what? 1010 it is triggering. This WPT triggering is item type, okay? Not on the header level. Item level, okay? So for the first material, for the first product, which WPT will trigger now? For the first product, which WPT will trigger now? 1010. 1010. For second one, which one it will trigger? 1010.
Same. Yeah.
Third one it will be 1010. Fourth one also it will be 1010. But I don't want to trigger 1010 for this one. I don't want to trigger 1010. I created one more WPT. What is that one? ZIBD I created, right? I want to trigger this ZIBD for this fourth option. I want to trigger ZIBD for this fourth option. How to trigger, guys? I can trigger with the help of determination indicator. Yeah, I'll trigger with the help of determination indicator. Process type determination indicator. If you see here, I have 0102 already. What I will be doing, I'll create a new determination indicator. Okay, I'll create new determination indicator. I'll go back. Can you see? Define control indicators for determining the warehouse process type. In my warehouse, I would like to create BNWP 03. So this one I would like to use for only for the dangerous goods. I'll be using for dangerous goods. BNWP 03. Now what I will do? I'll come to determine the warehouse process type here. I'll go to my warehouse BNWP. And here it will see what is the one? This one. I'll copy this one. Mine. My warehouse is BNWP. my document type is INB, and specially my item type is IDLV. I'm selecting my item type IDLV. This is one of the worst thing. Okay, the server, the export server, and I would like to go with delivery priority 03. 03 dangerous goods. When system finds the 03, means 03 value it will be there, guys. I'll tell you now. System should trigger ZIBD. System should trigger ZIBD when it finds this combination in the inbound delivery. Now you know about these things, okay? Item type and document type, item type, you know, but you don't know about the delivery priority, where we will assign. We will assign this delivery priority. I'm sorry, we will assign this process type determination control indicator, okay, to port master. Assign to the product master, guys. Normally means in the EWM product master, SEWM mat1 /o/SEWM /mat1 we will assign, guys, normally.
So since this product is special case, that fourth field we have selected as no special. Is it like any specific we need to maintain like that?
That is not the special, okay? What I mean, that is not the special. Give me a second, okay? I'll explain you. You don't have products in the BNWP. Good. No products in BNWP. See, if you see here, I'm defining the special case, special goods with respect to determination indicator, okay? But if you see here, the special case means what? They're using it for merchandise distribution, product driven, reception driven, unpacked items. So these are not this is not special things, okay, that SAP is defining. We are defining the special cases with respect to determination indicator. With respect to determination indicator, we don't use normally in the real time. Also, we will not use all these things. Okay, we'll go with no special cases and we will use delivery priority. We'll use determination indicator, this field, to define our new WPTs, to define our the customized WPTs, so that we can handle from here. Okay, how to perform the put away, how to perform the goods receipt, how to move the goods, these goods. We can control this along with WPT, because whole movements in the warehouse is controlled by WPT, warehouse process type. So we control with respect to this WPT.
That
So we divide with respect to,
field will always be no special process.
Yeah, normally it's okay. By standard, you can see a lot of entries, but when you define your own, it will be no special only. We always have the main requirement in the warehouse will be like, as a consultant, you want to control the special process. How do you control the special process? When you have new WPT, you can have your own controls in the WPT. So there is no need of all these things. You can control within the WPT only. Just you need to think like how to get this WPT in the inbound delivery. How to get this WPT in the inbound delivery. How to get this with respect to determination indicator we can get. This determination indicator will assign into the port master. I'll show you guys in port master. I'll show you how to assign it to port master. I'll show you. I'll run examples also. Don't worry.
For example, if the inbound delivery has two different items, and one is going for normal and another one is dangerous product.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
item type can have two different WT also, right?
That's what, right?
Item.
The WPT is triggering based on this one, and the WPT is the item level, okay, not header level. Means first product it is going to 1010, second product is going to 1010, third product going to 101, fourth product is going to GIVD. It can be same. The item type can be same or different. The document type can be same or different, but document type should be same, okay? Because document type is at header level. The document type is header level, right? Getting the point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If I have that system, I can show you directly, but time is taking. So the concept is clear, right? Where the various process type, the concept is clear, right, for you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Just the testing is pending. We'll do the testing, the various process type testing. The concept should be clear, okay? That's it. Remaining everything we can do within 5 minutes. The configuration is just 5 minutes, okay? There's nothing in the configuration of WPT.
So as you said, like for transfer posting, we don't require the delivery. So in that case, how it will get processed for the transfer
Warehouse
posting?
task. Warehouse task normally.
That WPT will be assigned to the warehouse task, right?
Yes, I'll show you. Okay. So documents, warehouse task. I'll explain you this screen, okay? Monitor and all, don't worry. This system, I don't have any data, okay? That's the main problem in this system.
So there are only two places this WT will be called. One is through delivery and one is in WT. That's all, right? Is there any place?
Everything in the EWM will have warehouse task. Everything. Even the inbound also will have warehouse task, right? Without warehouse task, can you do inbound? Yeah, inbound delivery. And you have warehouse task. I'll show you. Still yet to come, okay? Still you are in what will call the basic things only. Basic means what? The first phase of learning only. We understand about this warehouse task, warehouse order, all these things.
WPT will be mandatory in the warehouse task. It should
Yeah,
be
without WPT,
mandatory.
system will throw you error actually. Without WPT, no warehouse task will be processed. Without WPT, no warehouse task will be processed. Any more questions? I'll see. Need to extend. You all guys taken the server, guys? Have you taken the server? I think I already mentioned you, right? You should shift from S4 to decentralized server. You need to contact the server guy and you should take the server, okay? From S4 to decentralized. If you're not taken, please take a server, okay, immediately and practice, okay? From because at least if you start now, it's easy to complete because going by we'll go very fastly because we already started the concepts. Okay, there is no way that we can stop now. So Every week we'll complete almost like 3 to 4 concepts. Now we have some time. Get the server and do all the activities. Okay, what we have done up to now. So this is the time, guys. Okay. Still we're going slowly only. We didn't pick it up actually. But from this week, hope we'll pick up. Okay. Because from this week we have 3 classes, right? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we can complete the syllabus very fastly. You already got some syllabus, right? What I will be teaching.
Yes, ma'am.